security guarantees for Ukraine, our people, our children. I really count on it. And of course, we count that America will not stop support. Really, for us, it's very important to support and to continue it. I want to discuss it with details further during our conversation, and of course, the infrastructure or security guarantees. Because for today, I understand what Europe is ready to do. And of course, I want to discuss with you what United States will be ready to do. And I really count on your strong position to stop Putin. And you said that enough with the war. I think that is very important, Ben, to say these wars at the very beginning of war, because he is a killer and terrorist. But I hope that together we can stop him. But for us, it's very important to, to save our country, our values, our freedom and democracy, and of course, no compromises with the killer about our territories, but it will be later. And of course, what I wanted, we spoke about it by phone with you about the drones production. We have very good drones production. I think the best one in the world for today because of the war. Yes, and of course, we need very much. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
24.
This thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than
What the contact
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2015.
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
That's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, what the situation?
All right, I was just watching some stuff. It's upsetting me that these people come into the people's house and they are not dressed properly, right? That upsets me. One other thing upsets me is J.D. Vance. Don't talk unless Mr. Trump tells you to talk, right? Because I already know how Mr. Trump is. You talk when you're asked to talk. Other than that, don't talk. Mr. Trump is the deal maker. Other than that, I'm really tired of people showing up at our people's house. The only one's got ties on is Trump's guys. Now, Mr. Zelensky, we will work with you. Your people are very strong. I love Kiev or I forget his name, the fighter. Great fighter. Brave people. Mr. Zelensky and his people are brave. He went into the war with nothing. He's been thanking the people. We understand that. But he made a money grab. He's seen the opportunity. He took it. There's proof of that. But you know what? We're willing to forgive that. Other than that, if Mr. Trump wants you to speak, he will tell you to speak. Other than that, stay out of his way. Let him do his job. That's why he's there. And you can tell this is very stressful because he's starting to lose hair. Mr. Trump is starting to lose a little bit of hair. So this is stressful stuff. Other than that, yeah, what a great thing. And Trump hit it right on the button. This is going to make great TV content. And what are we doing here? It's a movie. The whole thing is a movie, right? It's real life, but it's got everything. It's got all the parts to an incredible movie. So, yeah, don't talk if you're not asked to talk. Don't interrupt people when they're talking, when Mr. Trump and Zelensky are talking. Mr. Trump is in charge, the president, and get out of his way for right now. And let's get this war ended and back to peace with everybody. I agree with Mr. Trump. We need peace. We're in the situation in the world where we have to have peace because, we got weather changing dramatically. Whether it's from the sun flares gamma rays that we're getting, or whether it's our own core of our planet, um, our food, water. Uh, we got to have peace. We got to get along, right? And it is a movie. It's a TV program. It's a TV show. It is. It is. Uh, and that's all we can do. We're not backing down. It wasn't our war. Right? Not, I don't want to be spending the American working man's money to rebuild uh, ancient domes and all that. No, Putin will have to do it, but Putin ain't stupid. Putin. Uh, at one time, we were great friends with Russia, and boy, things were rolling then. Things were good. Time was good. Gas was cheap. Alcohol, you name it. They produce a lot of stuff. People don't realize it, right? Everybody's screaming, "We're going to war! It's Russia, Russia, China, China." They tried to drag us into a war, and we said, "No, this is coming from the inside of this country. These people is our problem, and it's not China, 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 Russia, 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 Russia. It's none of that crap." These were things that were put in place that the other presidents cut a deal with, whether it went bad or it went sour or whatever it is. They all made a money grab. They all made a money grab. Whether people want to believe it or not, right? Even our own people inside the government, it was all a money grab. So now we're heading towards peace, right? Where we don't have to worry about other countries attacking us, and we can concentrate on fixing our problems in America. So I would suggest you boys don't talk unless Mr. Trump tells you to talk. And that's about it. Don't jump. Yeah, I could tell right now. I know JD's going to get a backlash, and I know JD's going to get a backlash. And you talk when I tell you to talk. Other than that, shut up. Right? I mean, that's pretty much how it is, right? I mean, I've been told that numerous times, right? Don't talk. But shut up. All right. So we are now back at peace with everybody. Now I think he's concentrating on stopping the rap wars now. I mean, this is big talk within the Oval Office and everything. We're working on it. We're not sure. Yo, Ricky, how you doing? But other than that, we're right back on, man. We got to have peace. Why? Because it's killing us. Right? Why? And that was the distraction. That was the distraction, Mr. Trump, was the cause all this stuff. So these idiots can run wild and try and steal. But we got it under control, baby. That ain't me. That's old John down there in Texas, Blue Dot or whatever it is. But we're on board with this. Peace, harmony. We're on board with it. Let's get these people that have been trespassing on us out of here. Let's get these people that have been just lining their pockets with the working man's money. Let's get back to focusing on Social Security, disability. Let's get focused on vaccines, vaccinations. And, we got to tighten up the border. A lot of work Mr. Trump's got to do. And then we got to, there's things we got to go through. Got to go through it. Got to go through it. We got massive amounts of charges of all kinds of stuff coming of these people. We can't let business, and I think we should bring that out, Mr. Trump. There's a difference between a corporation, right, and let's say a management team, right, for something like an apartment complex or old timers home thing or whatever. Yeah, let's focus on that because believe it or not, in Indiana, yeah, there's been a lot of that, right? People are fed up with it. The abuse that we've been taking, people that are on disability. Uh, and believe it or not, Mr. Trump, some of these older people, we love them. We do our best. But by golly, Mr. Trump, you're right. Some of these people, even though they were older, they broke the law. They broke the law. They were grumpy. They were told to stay inside their apartments because we were trying to protect the spreading within the apartments. Uh, they just, they ripping down signs in the hallways, wear a mask and wipe down that we don't have to. And and a lot of them said they worked for the government. Well, maybe they did 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, but not anymore. And that was our trouble, right? That was our trouble. And plus, they were also playing favorites and discriminating against people, right? Yeah. And when you live inside of a complex, if one person gets sick and they don't care about it, you can bet your butt it's going to sweep through the apartment complex like wildfire, right? And that's what we saw, Mr. Trump. When you locked everything down, these people didn't care what you said. They didn't care. I mean, it lasted for about 2 weeks, and then everyone was like, screw that. Now telling me I got a shot. And I was like, the studies are saying you can still spread this stuff and you can still catch it. And you're older. If you catch it, you're just going to keep getting sick. Might not be as bad, but you're just going to keep, we ate shoe leather in 1920. Well, that's your problem. No, you folks have a great night, right? My job is done. We held the peace here. We held the peace everywhere. That's all I can do. I'm just a little dude. I'm one man. What do you want me to do? My back is killing me from all the weight. What do you want me to do? I'm in a hard rock spot or whatever they call it, or who knows. Hello, Miss ATS News. But we're going to see what we could do. I'm a man of peace. If I can turn the other cheek, I'll walk away. I'm not dumb. I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb. Live to fight another day, or just live to enjoy your life longer than what could have happened, right? And Trump's right. We're playing with World War III, right? Because we go on the fritz here, and we're looking into a lot of stuff. A lot of people that joined the military that weren't even Americans, probably, that are getting paid, right? They came here, joined the, hey, that papers, get your papers in order. That's what they used to tell the people back when we were fighting Hitler, right? Why? Well, because they forged all the paperwork. Forgery. We had spies within our military, within our government, within our whole society, right? And that's exactly what could be doing. We got to go through everything and see. Let Elon and Mr. Trump do their jobs, right? The whole Biden thing and everything, I don't know about that, but I know there was no way we were going to war with Russia. As much as these people were, they weren't listening to, all they heard was, it's Russia, and China. And then you had all these guys on the YouTube going, it's Russia. We're going ready. We ain't going to war with Russia. China, it's China. No, we're not going to war with China. It was all a bullshit thing to try and get our boys out of this country so you could rape, pillage, and steal. And it just didn't work. Right? So you can make that money grab. Right? Well, that didn't work. We're not going to war with China. We're not going to war. We're going to make peace. We need these things that these people have right now. We got to rebuild America. We just don't make what we used to. And when we do make something, they want an arm and leg for it. So I can agree what Trump and the rest of the guys are saying. Uh, Hell, I was even listening to that dude down there in Florida talking about it. We just don't produce stuff. We don't make food. We don't farm to feed our people. That's true. We mainly grow corn uh, for ethanol and feed for animals. Uh, why? Well, because we did farm the land for so long, it lost its minerals and everything in it. It was garbage soil. It wouldn't grow. You got to, what does the Bible say? You're supposed to farm for so long on your land, and then the land has to rest. You got to let it get its nutrients back and everything. So you can't plant on it. You can't, you might be able to do grass or something like that, or wheat or hay, but yeah, we'll be okay. But we're not going to let anybody steamroll us. Right? How close was it to us invading our own? Real close, folks. No joke. On DEFCON 5, baby. Get that guy out of here with that baby stuff. I'm telling you, I'm watching too much of this crap and everything. These people are trespassing among us or whatever. All right, I'm done with this. It was a beautiful day, but man, we got this giant. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get any rain tonight or not. Ukraine needs us. We don't need them. Zelensky violated the treaty when Biden sent the British Prime Minister there to tell Zelensky he ripped up the treaty. Yeah. Yeah, all a money grab. We know it. Uh, but we'll see what we can get out of it. And if we walk out of there with nothing, at least we're out of there. We're not using the American people's money anymore to rebuild all the buildings and everything there. That's why we are going to really look at war differently now. Our tactics and what we're going to do. Hey, we ain't going in there because if we go in there, they're going to want us to pay the bill. And the American people aren't paying the bill for disaster. And that's what's happening right now, is because we got into the war with Ukraine to protect them. And now we are walking out of there, but we're going to have to dump some money there, probably to rebuild something or get something out of it. And that's why we're not going to war, just because you guys think it's someone else. We will always look within our own country now before we pack up our boys and all of our equipment and go to another country. Right? And our tactics and war tactics will be different because we just don't want to spend the money. I'm not rebuilding every country for them to be better and their people to live better and have better health coverage and better benefits and loans and all that than the people that have, for the past 100 years, we've been pumping up. We've been the superpower, and we don't want to be the superpower. I mean, if we're called upon to do a job, we'll do it, but not for free no more, baby. Oh, get that dude out of here. I'm done with that guy. Get him out of here. I'm done. All right, let me see what's up here. Ricky, too many handouts to people who didn't need instead of helping people who did. Oh, yeah, they pumped out millions and millions and millions of dollars of people that didn't need it. People didn't get operations. We had our main problem was we were dealing with these people around here. In this time, in this complex, in the town, you're not allowed to do this. It was almost like what the one dude was saying. Well, you're not going to get a business if you don't go along with what these guys, most of them are Masons or Lockies or or whatever this Delphi thing is Lokins or what, I don't know what they call them or something. They believe in this radical stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's just it. It's radical, right? It's radical stuff. We don't want it, right? We're not going to believe in something that they did in 1800s and the 80s of some mythical Viking Vindoleras or whatever they call them, or this the Odins and man, the American people are tired of it. How close were we to nuclear war in our own country? Very close. So, God bless everybody. Another deal made. If Mr. Trump pulls out of this deal in Ukraine, then we're out. We're taking all of our toys and we're pulling out. And if they want to fight, they can fight, or Zelensky can come to the peace table with Putin, and they can work something out or something. I imagine this is hurting both sides. Even Putin's probably hurting a little bit, and Ukraine too. So just get out of Trump's way and don't nobody talk unless they're spoken to. Now I know JD's going to get a whooping tonight, and as soon as you don't ever say anything, I'm the boss. Right? I'll ask you. I'll say something. Hey JD, what do you think? Other than that, don't say nothing. Yes, have a good night. He's good. 4 months. Oh, he's 4 months old. Well, that's good. God bless him. God bless him. They get Section 8 housing. Well, I'll tell you what, Section 8 housing is not good. Right? It's just not good right now. It's hard to find good people. The maintenance, we got a couple people around here they're looking at, and it's hard to get someone to come in and run the place and yada, yada, yada. And the owners, right? That's what Trump's saying. Listen, you idiots. We've been funding this place, and you guys been misusing the money, and the people that live here are fed up with it, and nothing's getting done, and people just do whatever they want. And yeah, it's been going on like that. Hell, I think the one place, Landmark Management, they're looking for the management team or the owner or the management team for murder or abuse, because people were dying because they didn't spend the money into they took these loans out, but they put the money in and spent a couple thousand in South Bend, fixing the place up, and it was a money grab. Right? We need $1 million to fix this place up. It was a money grab. And that's probably what's been going on in these government Section 8 apartment complexes and housing, where the owners, they do take the loans out. You do get these people taking out big, massive loans, but they don't put it back into the property. And that's what Mr. Trump is saying is, misuse of management and money. And like I said, Mr. Trump, we tried to help these people as much as we could around here. There was signs up, wear your mask. If you come out of your apartment, don't be standing around in the lobbies. Keep your dog on leashes. Wipe down your door handles. And no one gave a crap, right? None of them gave a crap. And then they were complaining. I'm like, this ain't a retirement home. This is equal opportunity housing. Some of you can't even take care of yourselves. We're not equipped for oxygen and emergency generators. We're not equipped to take care of elder people. It's not a retirement home, right? We don't have hookups in the apartments for oxygen or emergency power. Some of the people had heart monitors, right? The power goes out, you're screwed, right? Yeah, that's how it was, right? Well, because we're not equipped for it. We are not equipped to sustain life. It's an equal opportunity housing development, not a nursing home or a hospital, right? So that's what Mr. Trump is saying. And I agree 100% with him, right? I agree 100% with him. And like I said, a lot of people passed. A lot of people went. Why? Because they just thought they can do whatever. Or uh, they're pre-consisting diseases or sickness or whatever, the old age, and then the CV or the flu or whatever they want to call it, boom, that was enough to send them over the top. And thank God I wasn't one of them. But I can tell you what, Mr. Trump, what some great footage today. What some great footage. That was some good footage. That's how you throw the power around, man. I seen it coming. I was there. I was in, whoa, back up, right? You gonna bust some balls in my people's house? I don't think so. We'll be the ones busting balls. And like I said, Mr. Zelensky, it's just a thing. You know it, I know it. It's a power struggle. We'll come together. Somehow Mr. Trump will work it out. If not, we're not going to leave you high and dry. Right? You know that. Either you could surrender and take a deal with Putin or whatever, right? So just surrender the war to or just quit the war. We're done fighting. We're gonna work out some kind of a deal or something and do that, or pretty much just sit back and we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna do what we can to save your people. Your people are very brave people. I'm not gonna sit there and say they're not brave. They are brave. Who started the war? Who cares? Who cares? Right? I'm telling you, we got things coming. Weather changes, droughts, floods, tornadoes, numerous things that are becoming. We're having a vortex uh, uh, force field shift, folks. It's. I don't think these folks understand, but the whole world. This is the whole world, right? Not just over here in this place. No, uh, this will affect the whole world. It's just nuts. Now I got to go because this little booger is sleep. What time is it? 7. Yeah, I think she might be down for a little while tonight. I really played a lot with her new dinosaur, and she was just tearing it up. So she's pretty tired. You've been sitting here just chilling. She was watching TV with me for a little while, and then she just dozed off. She just dozed off. I don't know. She's a good dog. But other than that, yeah, I did what I can do, Mr. Trump. I'm one of them dudes. I stand out of your way, sir. When you call, we'll bring the heat. Other than that, I'm pretty much done. God bless everyone. I want to give a shout out to my hometown out there in Illinois. Uh, what's up, dudes? Other than that, um, yeah, same old, same old. What a great movie. It's just been unbelievable. Uh, and yeah, great stuff. All right, is there anything else? Rick? Yeah, Rick, thanks for stopping in and God bless and everything. Uh, yeah, Zelensky's, these guys they are warriors. They just didn't have the equipment. Uh, we gave them the equipment. They did what they could, but it's time. we don't want to be sinking all of our money into everything. And I agree 100% with the rest, with Congress, Senate, and everybody. It's just, and they were great too. Bernie Sanders, Bob Kennedy, these guys were great. This was great. This was great. But please, if you're going to come to our country, please at least wear a tie and a suit. I mean, into the people's house. It's about respect. Uh, you know, I don't know if they called me. You know, Kramer, you need to get up here. I'm going to have to go out and get a suit. I haven't had a suit on since prom in high school. And that was a burgundy. I wore a burgundy gray pinstriped suit, thin pinstripe suit. Was dressed to kill, baby. Get that baby stuff out of here. I can't do it no more. Yeah. All right. You folks have a great day. God bless. Or night. And we'll see you all later. And anybody else? Hey, hey, Kelt's here. How you doing, Kelt? How you doing? Yeah, I was dressed to kill back at my prom with the burgundy suit and the pinstripes and the tie and the white shirt. Yeah, we were dressed to the hilt back then. All right, now I want you folks to go ahead and, I'm going to be leaving YouTube here soon, taking a big vacation. My country called on me and I was there. We did what we could. I don't want nothing. Well, like, maybe a couple mil. But other than that, that's it. I'm good. I don't need nothing else, Mr. Trump. I'm good. If we can work on health care, sir, I would appreciate that. I know you're real close to busting the whole chains down with that and creating something new. If we could do that, that would be great with health care. Social Security's got to be here. Boy, Mr. Trump, these people are going to wish. They're going to rue the day that they messed with Social Security. These young kids today, I try and tell these kids, get a job, pay into your Social Security. Because depending on what kind of job you got, whether it's hard labor, construction, factory, whatever, your body's going to break down after so long, and you're gonna love the day when you retire and you got money to retire. Of course, you're going to be like me, laid up with back problems and arthritis, tennis, from swinging a hammer, carpenter. You get splinters in your elbows and forearms and everything, your wrists. And then you spend the rest of your life enjoying life from a lazy boy, right? And you're going to have to stock up on Bengay. If you're into the painkiller pills, I'm not. I usually suffer with the pain, or I go to a different place. Forget about the pain. I'm not a big pill guy. Other than that, that's about it. My fighting days are over with. And this is all I could do. Use my mind, what's left of it. God bless everybody. Really. It's just a great footage today. It was just unbelievable. It really was. And that's how it goes, folks, right? We're tired of paying for everything and we got nothing. Right? We ain't got nothing. But also, Mr. Trump, I just want to let you know, sir, we got an outbreak of something very, very bad. Uh, and we got to get that under control before that gets out of hand. Right? Yeah, yeah. And then what I got to do is shut everybody off and get them all out of me and everything. I've done my job. I'm done. I want to thank all my great viewers and everyone that's stuck in there with us. Is this going to be a footage or what? Everyone's like, Kramer's crazy. He's crazy. Well, we got some of the best footage ever. Real life footage, man. They're like, how do you do it? I don't know. It's thy God Almighty. Right? I don't know how I do it. I just do it. What do you do? Nothing. I don't do nothing. You all seen Seinfeld? You folks have a great night. God bless. Say hello to Sophie or say goodnight, Sophie. Now she's busy sleeping. Bless her little heart. Johnny, there isn't a social security for the future. Best to invest money or your own. No, listen, we go through this every year, Celt, with Social Security. Every year. Every single year we go through this. Every 4 years when these presidents are running, what is the first thing out of their mouth? I promise not to touch Social Security. If anything, we'll make a couple changes to better the American people, to put more money in our pocket, but we will never touch Social Security. It's not us doing it, Mr. Trump. You know exactly what I'm talking about, sir, and Elon does too. They were dipping into it, and I bet you they were giving loans out of it. Just like Hoffa did back in the day with the Teamster Union. And that's probably what they were doing with Social Security, if they weren't stealing. But we're going to hunt these people down. We're going to get that money back. Don't worry about it. And there's billions coming in each day from Social Security. You know, we just got to watch our money. We need to hire a watchdog. God bless. We need cheaper medication. We need medication that works, not just something that someone cooked up in their basement and put it in a pill machine and made a bunch of pills and said, here you go. Right? We need real scientists. We need lab people. We need all kinds of things, right? Real medication, not stuff being cooked up in Granny's basement or anything like that, right? We got a lot of work to do, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye on your children. You don't need anyone to tell you to keep an eye on your children, and you don't need the lightning tiger Ernie Shell to tell you folks, keep an eye on your children. God bless you all. You're all great people. You're all great people. This about killed me, Mr. Trump. I'm not lying. I had a lot of weight on me, sir. I had a lot of weight. People were shocked. They were like, it's like you are someone else. What happened? I don't know. I just had to hold the weight off and hold the peace. I almost got killed, but I'm lucky to live. I might be dying. Who knows? I'm not sure, but you folks have a great night. God bless. Mr. Shell, you're going to have to look for another job because I talked to Mr. Trump. There is no task force that you're talking about. I don't know. Maybe try the Biden thing, right? It's the Biden task force. I don't know, but you're just going to have to change things up, sir. You just have to change it up. Now, God bless all you folks. And don't forget, it ain't over till it's over. And we're still hunting for the bad guys. God bless America. And I'll tell you what, today was a great day. And if we had a grill and some meat, Mr. Trump, we'd probably fire up the grill. And I know we would in Chicago. We'd be cooking brats. And look, did you see Trump? Right? No, you don't tell Trump nothing. Hey, JD, shut up. Right? And that's the way it is. There ain't nothing. He's in there. Let him get in there and let him just do what he does. That's what he does. God bless America. Amen. And this is going to be a great movie on my side. I mean, it's just one thing after another. Debbie, what's for dinner? Did any of you women cook any dinner tonight? Miss ATS News, what are you having over at your house? I don't know. I'll stop over to each one of your houses and have a little bit of each one of your dinners. It's just no biggie. Don't worry about it. You could fly me in if you want on a private jet. I'm not sure. We can do that. I mean, they don't want me to go anywhere right now. They're like, and just in case we need you, I guess so. We'll just stick around there and chill out. I'm getting hungry myself, so I'm gonna make myself some dinner. Right, cook me up some dinner. And what is it? Friday night? It's Friday night, so I'm just gonna chill and sit around and relax, watch some YouTube, watch some TV, movies on tonight, Friday night. Son made hamburgers, fresh potatoes, and vinegar beets. Oh, beets are good for you. Beets are good for you. They got iron in them and all kinds of stuff. Really good for you. Really earthy, but very good for you. Hamburgers. Oh, that's good. Your kid made that? Potatoes and hamburger. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Save me a hamburger. I'll be over there. Kel, what are you having tonight? Oh, she split already. All right. You folks have a great night. Sophie, you all right? God, why does this dog look like it's dying? Its tongue's hanging out. She looks like she's out. Almonds. Oh my God, she's having almonds. That's it? Just almonds? You need some meat, girl. Yo, Ashworth. Debbie, why does this dog look like it's dead with its tongue? Oh, look at. No, this dog should not be sleeping like that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Look at her. All right. All right, there you go. What do you think? She is comfortable around Johnny. She loves you. Oh, I love her. She's just a little booger. All right, I'm gonna go and let her sleep. Maybe turn the lights down. And I've never seen a dog sleep on her back like a human, but this dog might not be human. I'm not sure yet. It could be a midget in a dog suit. People are like, "Are you creeped?" No, no, you'd be shocked. You want to say goodnight? Look at her. She's looking at the camera upside down with her tongue hanging out. Debbie, do something for this dog, will you? No, you gotta love her. All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.